Hey everybody, good evening. Hope you guys are all having a good evening or a good night, or however you guys want to say it. We'll wait for some people to pop in here, then we'll see what's going on. I was watching STMX earlier on today, and this one had a nice little pop off. Let me see. There we go. Let me add a poll over here very fast and see what's going on. There we go. Hey 1977, hey Tony, my man, and hey Noah. Oops, sorry guys, that poll just blocked up you guys' hellos. But at the moment, guys, we're in a pretty decent position at the moment. We'll talk about it here in a few seconds. Hey Justin, thoughts on ADA, Matic, and Ethereum Classic? Only one at a time, my man. Yeah, as far as what I can see, they're all looking pretty well. Matic's doing fine. ETC has yet to pop off. I think Ethereum Classic is the most bullish out of the three at the moment. I told you guys about ADA for the past like 3-4 days. It's a buying opportunity. Right now, you could still buy it if you want to, but you're not going to get those really good prices you had earlier on. The best strategy for ADA today was just going to sell at the 20-day moving average, which I know a couple of you guys did. But overall, ADA is good. So is Ethereum Classic. So is Matic. They're all doing okay in the breakout. Yeah, I told you guys about all these good plays over the past week. Now I'm thinking about it. So yeah, they're all fine, dude. I'm not going to do the technical analysis on them, though, right now, at least. Hey, Mo for Humanity. Hey, Brandon. Hey, Tony again. Square, please. Hey, Jaconda. Hope you guys are doing well. I think, yeah, we'll see how this goes. I've been publishing too many videos, so YouTube's not recommending, like, notifying people that when I go live, unless they specifically subscribe to the channel, I guess, with the little bell thing. So we'll see how that works out. But for now, guys, let's just talk about what's going on as far as Bitcoin's concerned. We have a chance for breaking out here. Here again. It's a little more likely that we break out today or tomorrow instead of if we wait any longer than tomorrow. Then we're taking a dip back down here to 54,000, which it's not going to be too much of a fun thing to see. On the other hand, though, we could easily break out here for today and then tomorrow break out above the 20. We don't have to break out above everything in such a fast motion, but today would be a good day for a breakout and same with tomorrow. I'd be more bullish about today breaking out. I don't want to have the time, help us out here. But what we're looking at in the short term here, just in the short term as far as Bitcoin's concerned, we really just want to stay above this purple line. It's just from this support over here. We could always dip back down here to 54,000, but I don't think we want to. So that key level we want to hold over the next few hours here, or the next 24 hours, basically, 22 hours, is we want to stay above the $55,775 level. Go back over here. We can focus on this in the 5 for just a second. There we go. Then we can see what's going on as far as all these other coins. There you go. You guys saw that Doge had some volatility earlier on today. It did the normal thing it does. Hold on. It popped, and now it's coming back down, back to previous levels. I think Dogecoin's still fine. What they're trying to do is just break us out of this little rectangle that we're in, this little down trend that we're in right now. Excuse me. But overall, I think Dogecoin's fine. We're getting closer and closer to this death cross here. It looks like Doge is going to try to pop off here, and that's going to really set this thing off. So we'll see. But so far, Dogecoin looks like a good opportunity just because of this golden cross. The last time we had a golden cross as far as Dogecoin was like almost a year ago. Like, let's see. I mean, yeah, it was December 20th, I think, last year. So it was pretty darn close, like almost a full year since we had our last golden cross here. As far as Ethereum is concerned, you saw it die back down after the breakout. It's holding above. This thing should be geared to blow up here and test out all-time highs sometime later on this week. Matic, I told you guys about this one as it was breaking out. I actually posted like a midnight video about this. And what my advice was to... So in my video, I told you guys it was breaking out right around here, probably here. And I told you if it took a dip right back under, that might be a good buying opportunity for you. And so far, if you bought this dip or this dip, you should be looking pretty good. Or if you just bought the normal breakout, that's fine too. You're looking pretty good. I know Secret was still holding his Matic, and he's been rewarded for that one. I'm holding Matic at the as well. I'm looking to hold on to it for a little bit longer though. But overall, Matic's looking just fine. If you guys are looking for a stop loss or something like that, just to protect yourself, short term, you could use the. You could use this level right here at $2, about $2 if you really wanted to. I'm hoping that we're going to continue going higher. That's the bet I'm placing. I might scale out a little bit going forward, but I really have to wait and see. Because you can see all it did today was it really tried to battle that resistance that it had way up here at this peak right over here. I think it was at $2.21, so not too bad. All right, here we go to ADA. We talked about this over the last few days. It has a little bit of a stigma over right now, but I told you guys even as far as yesterday morning, is last night I was at the hospital with my mom. I told you guys that if you guys wanted to buy ADA, it's pretty risky, but this is the perfect time to be buying it if you guys did want to actually buy it. And it looks like if you did, let me move this monitor out of the way a little bit here. There you go. If you did buy it, you might have gotten about, you'd be up about 9% right now. The goal would have been just to sell at the 20-day moving average. There's no way we're going to stay, we're going to pop up like this high and then blast through that one. It's too much. Especially with the RSI getting as high as it was. You saw XRP breaking down here, which was pretty interesting over the last few days. Came back up, tried to get back up here, and now it's kind of testing at the 200 again. This one's been a little bit worrisome. I think XRP should be okay going forward. I have some of it, and I bought some a few days ago as it tapped down here. But that's only because of the support level here. That support is going to be my stop loss for XRP if anything crazy goes on. BitTorrent, still waiting for a pop, still holding on to support. I'm not too concerned about this at the moment. We did just have a golden cross here. Loki. So that's my dog doing something he's not supposed to be. Loki. Yeah, you were doing something you weren't supposed to be. But yeah, BitTorrent looks fine at the moment. We still want it to break out, but overall, its big pennant is this one right here. This is short term. This is really the big thing. But I think this is still a really good opportunity to buy BitTorrent if you guys wanted to. Ethereum Classic, we talked about this a while ago. It's still holding on. It hasn't broken out yet. This is really just waiting for Bitcoin at the moment. This is pretty close to having another golden cross here sometime next week. Or actually, it happens later on this week if we get a boom here. Probably sometime over the weekend or early next week, we should have a golden cross on Ethereum Classic. So I'm pretty bullish on this one going forward as well. XLM just had a golden cross a while ago as we were coming down. You can see we're holding on to support right here. We're fighting with the 20. That doesn't seem too bad at the moment. If you guys are going to buy Lumen right now, just use this trend line as support. You guys should be fine. Going over here to Litecoin. Litecoin kind of similar actually to some of these other coins we talked about. You can see it broke down, tried to get back up here, and that's what you saw this is right here, trying to get back up and it wasn't able to. And now it's getting rejected again. It's just coming down a little bit. You might have a little bit longer before you want to buy a Litecoin, but I think overall it's still a good play. This isn't something I really buy too often. It's just something I have and I just hold it in case it ever really does anything. But I mean, I can't remember the last time Litecoin was actually relevant. I remember the big days where it was like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin. Where did Litecoin go? Yeah, way down here. So, this year they've only grown by 61%. Ethereum has grown by 500%, and Bitcoin's by 100%. But Bitcoin's the big thing, so it's a little bit more difficult. So, I'm wishing some good luck on Litecoin right now to get back up to those these popping highs up here. EOS broke down, same thing. Try to get back up, getting rejected. Not too concerned because it's holding on to support. StormX, this is something that was very interesting. You guys know I've been loading up on this one as well, and I had a little bit of a pop yesterday on yesterday's day candle. I sold some of mine off as I saw this this double top right here. I don't know if you can see that top tap. And I just bought back some as I was actually holding on to this trend line right here. So I was able to score a good amount of profit because you guys know I bought this 4-hour chart. I buy over here, down here, here, and all freaking around for the STMX. But let's see if I can close. I'll just go to the medium right here. I made about 20% and I bought back more here. So I'm pretty excited to see where STMX goes again. STMX has some beautiful pops, and when it pops, it really does do well. The key is just not to buy it up here. It's always to buy it down here at these levels. So I just bought some STMX. I'm hoping it does well. over the next few days. Sol broke out, still looking good to me. We're about to have another bullish indicator here as the 20 crosses above the 200. And of course, pretty soon we should see the 50 cross above the 200 as well. So Sol looks primed for a really big move. Give it a little bit of time, but it looks primed for a pretty big move here. So if you guys wanted something that's a little more stable, maybe that has a higher market cap that you guys could play and potentially make some good money off of, Sol would be it. Just keep an eye on it. Yeah, you guys should be fine. FTM holding support. You're looking at it mostly from this standpoint here. You can do that double top up here as well, although this neck was pretty darn but so far this is looking fine. Phantom should have a nice pop up here sometime in the next few days or so. I'd say up to a week, but a lot of these plays look like they're very bullish at the moment, or at least with Bitcoin breaking out, they have a large amount of room on the upside that they need to get back up to. SHIB tried to rocket up here, wasn't able to hold over the 200. I feel I'm going to go to daily. Wasn't able to hold over what? No, it was. Oh, I just wasn't able to hold a resistance. You might have another buying opportunity from SHIB here coming sometime later on today. That might be one of your last opportunities to get SHIB in case Bitcoin starts to rally here. Anything else I need to see at the moment? Link, no, still coming down after that breakout. Luna, we talked about a couple times ago. There was the opportunity to buy on this breakout at $55. I wouldn't be chasing it personally right now, but you can if you want to. Just be careful about that. But it was in this pennant for the most part. Broke down, consolidated, broke back above this high for a bullish move and pop. That was your opportunity to buy it, but I don't know how much money that would have made you if you actually bought the breakout here. You'd be up about 20%. That's a pretty good breakout actually right there. So that one looks good as well. All right, I'm gonna go over here very fast. And right now, for those of you guys that just joined the stream, I know YouTube's not sending out the notifications like it once did, so it's kind of a pain in my butt at the moment. Mostly because I know people are going to be asking me questions, and they're going to be finding the stream over time instead of like all at the beginning, which makes my life a lot easier. What we're just trying to do is stay above 55,777. That's our floor at the moment. If we dip below that one, let me kind of zoom out so I can show you what this represents. Let me go to the 15 actually here. This was back at the Fibonacci level. This is when Bitcoin was at 54,000. This is our floor. We want to stay above this. If we don't, probably coming back down to at least this level of support, which is at what, 55,300. That's the high for this right here, this zone, and it's the low for this zone right here. So that'd be a nice little level of support if you guys are looking to buy or place some limit orders for a couple of your coins. All right, now I'm gonna go back over here to the 5. Keep everything interesting, and we'll just wait this bad boy out. Let's see what you guys are talking about. Hey OW, I think crypto is looking promising. Yeah. Hey Justin, as far as Matic is concerned, when you want to sell, it's really up to you. How much you'll hear me ask you this question a lot, so don't feel bad. When you bought, what was your strategy? What was your price target? Remember I showed you guys those order books here. Order books. Oh no, that's when I bought order stuff on Fitter. Order. Okay, hold on. Oh yeah, order glass bong online. I was trying to look that up. Let me see if I can find it for you. Sheets, Google Sheets, order book. There you go. Okay. Sheets. Okay. Files and trash. Oh yeah, I wasn't using this. Well, I can take this out of the trash for now. You want to have this type of stuff ready when you guys do your trading. I know this is incredibly technically stupid. I trust me, I know. But you want to have all of this down for yourself so you know when you're supposed to sell. Because at the moment, like let's say you bought you bought Matic on the breakout right here. If you bought on the breakout, you're up about 11% right now, with a chance of selling at about 17%. I know a lot of people that would love to sell with 17% returns and just to hold it for a couple days. Most people would have sold actually right here at the resistance. That would be my price target for Matic is $2.22 personally. But it's really up to you about when you want to sell. You could sell it now and take pride that you just made a really good play, or you can decide to hold on a little bit longer. Again, we still don't know exactly what Bitcoin's planning to do right now. Right now it looks pretty bullish. It's trying to hold on to this 55,777 level. But if Bitcoin drops, you could see this coming all the way back down here and you're losing your return. So think about where you think you're going to get the most value out of this. Are you willing to hold for all this rocky stuff that could happen going forward? Like maybe we drop back down to 54,000 if we break down below here, or do you just want to hold on a little bit, or do you just want to sell now and take your profit? And then, of course, Bitcoin could always go up here and Matic can even go higher. It's really up to you. Or you could just scale some of your position. You could just sell 30% of your coins off, keep the last 70% in just in case something goes down. And if anything bad happens, you can just sell the last 70% and move on to something else. It doesn't have to be 70% or 30%. You can make those margins up. But I really implore you guys, have some type of order book set up. So I'll make a video on it. That's long overdue, to make sure that you guys are keeping track of all your plays. That way, when you actually, when you guys actually are in the middle of a trade and like I'm not here because I'm on vacation or something like that, you're able to just go back to that order book and say, hey, when did I want to sell this, and see what happens. There are going to be times when you do the order book and stuff like that, and you end up like, I sold my half of my Doge at 50 cents because that was my plan. Well, Doge ended up going up to like 75 cents, right? I missed out on a lot of profit, but at the same time, it was okay for me. My next price target for when I was going to sell most of the leftover Doge was going to be at 80 cents, but we never got there, obviously. So have one of those order books done. I'll make a video on it about organization, and it should help you out quite a bit. But you want to have something like that. You don't even have to use Google Sheets if you don't want to. You can just use a notebook. I know a lot of people that use notebooks. I'm teaching one of my friends how to do just long-term investing, which is a little bit less stressful because he has a very busy job, where he's just doing longer-term holds. And I got him to do the order book too, so he can kind of practice some on his paper trade. So yeah. But right now, $2.22 is probably a good price target right now, unless because that's the resistance up here. Otherwise, you can go to the day chart. You can look at the last time. I mean, it was what? Next one is going to be $2.44. Next level would be up here at $2.70, and so forth. And then that'd be for that one trade. Don't forget, you could always sell, wait for something to happen, and then you could always buy back again on a buying opportunity, a breakout opportunity if you wanted to. Back to the good old Bitcoin. Okay. Okay, the crypto is looking promising. Do we think? Yeah, I think right now Bitcoin is pretty darn. It's looking very, very good. My thing about Bitcoin right now is we have a lot of resistance above us. We need to start this breakout pattern. This could happen sometime in the next 1 to 3 days. Bitcoin breaking out, but I'm so bullish that Bitcoin's breaking out. But right now, it's just like hurry up and do it, because the longer it takes, the more likely those buyers are going to dry up here. Which, I mean, it's not the end of the world if we take another dip here, another shakeout. But you're going to see a lot of people panic and freak out and do all the stuff they normally do, which is taxing. Hey Logan, can you look at Polk? It's been struggling at the 1.8 range for a little bit. Yeah, I can look at Polk. I actually owned this for just a few days while it was having its little bit of a rally. Oh wow. Okay, hold on. Yeah, I sold mine right around here. I missed out on some profits, but I was happy with it. Okay, it doesn't look too healthy at the moment. It looks like I might want to come back down here to $1.60 or so. Doesn't even have 200 on this one. I shouldn't know what the 200 was, but yeah. Multiple tops up here. If you're looking for like your ultimate stop loss, if I should get out of this now and buy back later, it's going to be all the way down there at $1.38. That's a pretty hefty one. Short-term stop loss, you could probably use about $1.69. Most people, if they're going to be holding right now, or if you bought up here and you have a loss of whatever the reason could be, most people are going to be waiting to see what happens here on this 50-day moving average, if we're going to tap it and pop off, or if we're going to break down below it. Because if you break down below that 50, I mean, by the time you hit it, it could be somewhere over here, like 160 or something like that. You could definitely pop there. But if we break down below, you're going to see the 20 cross below the 50. That's going to be a bearish indicator. And then it's going to be coming all the way back down here to $1.38, which is going to be about a loss of about like 22-23% from where it is now. So So I'd be very careful with this play now, unless you're just holding it for another leg up. I know a lot of these metaverse coins don't have a high market cap, so it's not necessarily, you could still hold this for a while and still feel confident about it in the long term. Short term though, it may get a little bit ugly before it gets all nice and pretty. Hey Ryan, Mike made some ADA money. You were right. Thanks, bro. No worries, man. Yeah, ADA, it was primed for a nice pop. I told you guys for a few days in a row there, and it was definitely a good buying opportunity. I'm glad you made some good money off of it. Hey. Hold on, I want to make sure he didn't actually like freaking steal a bone or something. Hold on, 1 second. What are you doing? Yep, he stole a piece of turkey bone, chewing it up, trying to get sucking the marrow out of it. Sorry about that, but I knew I saw him holding something in his mouth that I didn't buy. Let me see what's going on here. Hey, Mayor, happy to see you, my man. Hey, Steven, I have $300 burning a hole in my pocket. What do you think would be a good coin to put it into? I won't hold it against you. Hey, stop. If you're looking for something short term, there's BitTorrent is one that's still at its trend line here, or hasn't had time to pop yet. Ethereum Classic is a decent one here. It's looking to break out pretty soon. I see going forward. STMX looks okay. It just broke out. It's trying to hold support right here. You're probably gonna wait. The thing is, no matter what I tell you, you want to wait a few hours to see what Bitcoin does here. That's the thing. So I want to give you the best price. Sol is the nice, reliable steed if you want to get on that one. I'd say Sol. It's easy. Just broke out. Come back down a little bit. This could be a good one. Close to having the 20 cross down below the 50, which is a good sign, but that's steady Eddie so far. Anything else I'd really say it now? I mean, most of these coins look pretty good to go. I would say don't buy Matic just because Matic is kind of at the top of a potential breakout here. Could always go higher, but yeah, it's up to you. I don't really tell you guys what to buy, but there's a few plays right there if you wanted to check them out. Yeah, don't be a baby. Oh, there we go. Not you, my puppy. He's mad that I took his little piece of turkey. Yeah, it's fine. Go back over here for the second chart. Hey, Probin, my man. Hey, no, the Bitcoin signal's on my face. Yeah, I don't know what the heck that is. I'll move it back over here. It's not a problem. I went to YouTube and tried to turn it off, but it's not turning it off for the live streams, which I've never had happen before. So who knows what's going to go on there. You could already see how the Dogecoin ticker is right there by my face, or it's already right there pre-done. Excuse me. There we are. Hey Justin, 250 is reachable. It just depends on how long. I do much more like a few day swing trades. My long-term Matic, it's gonna go for all-time highs eventually. So that's what my long-term is for. But short-term, my price targets are each of those resistance levels, and I'm scaling out. I don't just buy at one point and then sell at the other one. I buy at one point, sell a bit here, sell a bit here, sell a bit here, and so forth. Hey Monica, happy to see you. And hey Probin, thoughts on WRX, please? Bought it before it pumped. Oh, that's good. Yeah, so I had the clean breakout here. It looks nice as of now. A lot of volume yesterday. The volume's kind of died off, hasn't it? Okay, so you probably would have wanted to sell a while ago here, but so look at the double top, clear selling indicator right there. Double top sell. breaking down below the channel. Right now, you can hold on. You missed that golden selling opportunity. It kind of meshed up right here, and you missed that double top. Again, make sure you guys have these levels so you know when to sell before you actually execute the trade. You guys should have this information already drawn down before you make the trade here. Yeah, you should be fine to hold it for now. See how the next 4 hours go. If it's able to start clawing back up, your price target should be somewhere around maybe $1.70 or so. That's what I could see if you were holding still. Try to get back up, then it could start making another flag or something like that. But I don't expect it to go here, then boom anymore. That prime opportunity to sell was at that double top up here. But since you bought it way down here, you're still looking at good profits. But you might be able to get it back above, maybe let's say anywhere between 160 and 170 is a good place to start selling it off, and then you could wait for another opportunity to buy back in if you wanted to. Hey, Joni, I haven't seen you here for a minute. Happy to see you back. How do I feel about the market tomorrow? Do you think we have a bearish day going into the weekend? Well, right now it could. I mean, guys, right now we're on the verge. It's like you can flip a coin. We're just basically waiting to see if there's more buyers or more sellers at the moment. Look at this. If you're just looking at the chart by itself without any of the technicals, it would suggest that we're trying to come down here at least back to 55,777 to test at that level. And if we're able to hold sometime later on the day, we have an opportunity to break out and then try to test out the 20-day moving average again. But it would look like we're trying to come down a little bit here. The one thing that can change that, though, is the whales. If we get a large amount of volume in here very, very quickly, like, in a rapid succession, then, of course, we could start, trying to break out again like we have on this day and this day, and then, try to test the 20, as I just said. If that doesn't happen, we can come down here to test out 55,777. And if that breaks, we're probably going to come back down here to test out 54,000 or so. So that means we might have one more drop down here, all the way to 52,000 if this stuff breaks, and then the Fibonacci, more importantly, the Fibonacci breaks. This one is okay. The Fibonacci, that's what we don't want to have happen. And then we could, this would be a good buying opportunity, great buying opportunity. But all of your altcoins would go turn to crap, basically, right? But yeah, so that's what I'd say right there. Overall, I'm happy about the market, but today, we could definitely go down a couple more days if Bitcoin wanted to. I wouldn't be surprised either way. That's the best way to say it. Go. Amazon, that's fine. Let's see. Hey Henry, Mike, updates about Dogecoin? Yeah, we talked a little bit about it here at the beginning of the stream. It's still in this downward trend. We're just waiting for it to pop off. The big thing for Dogecoin going forward right now, guys, is we want to see the 50 cross above the 200. That's known as a golden cross, and that's the biggest news I can give you on Dogecoin. Otherwise, it still looks like it wants to come down here a little bit today. And then if we're able to break out here, if we're able to have a golden cross, that could be a very, very bullish indicator. Remember, the last time we had a golden cross for Dogecoin was all the way back on December 20th, I believe, of 2020. So it was a whole on a year ago that we had the last golden cross, and we'll do for another one, which means I think after this, Dogecoin should start making some stronger moves here with a little bit more volume, because you see volume is pretty lackluster. Except for this day right here, somebody loaded up, some other people sold off, and so forth there. Go. Hey, Brennan, all I want for Christmas is my 2 front teeth and a crypto wallet on Robinhood so I can transfer to Voyager. Let's see. Hey, Rodriguez. Oh, yeah, and pretty soon, if you go to Voyager, Voyager is really good for the interest rates. Really, really good. Don't do too much day trading on it. I wouldn't recommend doing any day trading on Robinhood, Voyager, or Coinbase. Try to find an exchange that is going to be a little bit better for you. But yeah, once you get those wallets, it'll be great to transfer that money out of there. Let's see. Hey, Rodriguez, what do I think about Twitter stock? Ooh, ouch. Yeah, I wouldn't touch this at all. And we talked about this a while ago. The only time opportunity you had to buy it was way down here. Just had a death cross over here, which was a good shorting opportunity. You broke down to get him. I wouldn't be touching this for now. I'd wait for this thing to settle down a little bit. Once it settles down, then you're going to have a good opportunity to buy it. You have a support level down here at $38.95, so close to $39 if you wanted to get into it. But be careful with this one. Usually when there's bad news and management changes and stuff like that, especially because the new guy is a very weird individual. He's very leftist, and that's not what you want to have somebody guiding the company like this, because he wants to control more of the speech on Twitter. That's not ultimately a good thing, because that just means less users, etc. And then on top of that, I think the only thing you're going to be buying Twitter for over the next few months is maybe they have a potential buyout. So another company comes along, like maybe Amazon or something, comes along and says, hey, I want to buy Twitter for $60 a share or something like that. That's what you'd be seeing. But I bet the shorts are gearing up for a good Tesla play here. Let me go check out Finviz very fast. Actually, well, they're probably not even going to be said for a while here, but they're not. No, they haven't been, the new numbers haven't been reported yet, but that's fine. Shorts up to 2.5, about almost 3%. Yeah, look at that. Broke down. That was perfect opportunity to buy a put. This thing is just going downhill, downhill, downhill. So I'd be careful with that one. Personally, I wouldn't touch it. All right, there we go. Hey, doggo. Hey, K Perez. Hey, 1977. I've been buying Casper coin. Anyone else? I don't have any Casper coin, but it sounds interesting. I've heard people buying it on Reddit. Hey, Heaton. Hope you're having a very, very good evening yourself. Hey, Ryan. VeChain? I think VeChain is okay for a long-term hold. People have been asking me about it for like months now, but I think it's just something you buy and hold. I haven't done too much day trading on it, Ryan. Hey, Third Eye. Happy to see you back, man. Hey, Alexander, thoughts on Crow? I don't really like it anymore. It was nice while it was booming. Usually after that happens, I don't want to see it on here. Let's There you go. Oh no, we're close enough. If you wanted to buy some, you could buy some here. This is the buying level for it. If you buy it at 69 cents, your stop loss is going to be somewhere around like 66 cents, 65 cents. I'd probably say 64, 65 just to give yourself a little more breathing room. But that's a stop. I mean, that's a potential loss of about, 4 or 5% with an opportunity for it to go back up. At least like maybe 40%. Short term, just about 10%. So the odds are there if you wanted to take the opportunity. I'm going to hold on it just for now, but that doesn't mean I don't like this particular play. It just means my capital is tied up in stuff like STMX and things like that. I think this is fine. I think you're fine here. Before, when it was all the way up here, I told you guys don't touch it until it gets to the 20. It's practically at the 20. So this is your first opportunity to buy some if you wanted to. If it falls down below the 20, like really hard, sell it, take the loss, move on. Other than that, then you might have another opportunity here at the 50-day moving average. But for now, this is your opportunity to buy Crow if you did want to buy it. Hey, Luis. As far as Gala is concerned, I I'd wait for it to come down a little bit more personally. It had a nice run up, but I'd probably just wait for it, just like a lot of these other coins here. Let me see what's been booming today. Rose, not much is actually happening today. We saw ADA, yeah, that's fine. Uniswap's got back up a little bit here. That's nice to see. I bought some Uniswap a while ago. Harmony's doing okay. Luna's doing pretty good. Luna's been on a constant uptrend. I like seeing that. Anything else? No. Actually, here. It's the biggest loser today. Stacks, yeah, we talked about this. Stacks was booming the last couple of days. That's fine. EGLD, yeah, Avalanche. Oh, AVAX, huh? I guess, yeah, it's up a little bit. Yeah, and you see Gala still breathing. Gala's still breathing right now, yeah. That one hit its high. It's coming back down for a while. KDA, okay, that's not too bad. Yeah, no worries, Alexander. Happy to help you out. Hey, Zach. I know APR chain. I can take a peek at it. I don't know. APR, ARPA. ARPA. This thing does not like to honor the moving averages here, and it's having the 20 cross down below the 50, which is usually a pretty bearish sign. Personally, for me, I wouldn't be touching this right now. It's also breaking down out of an uptrend, it looks like. Let's see, well, actually, let me see if it's actually breaking down, though. Let's scroll back over here. Yeah, I did break out of that uptrend. You can see a line from here to here, kind of gliding, and it broke down. If you're looking for a reason to buy this, the next time I would look at buying this is the day it breaks above the 20 moving average. That'd be a good opportunity there. That means its fortunes are kind of changed a little bit. Short term, though, look at the 4 hour. Sucker's coming down, had a death cross on that one. 3 hour, death cross. 2 hour, death cross a while ago. So, you know, overall, I'd say I wouldn't be touching it just right now. Cheap price, though. I hope the market cap represents that. And then you see APR chain right here. Almost has a vibe of a head and shoulders, but it's a very ugly one, so I wouldn't expect it to honor it. But yeah, that 20 crossing over below the 50 isn't a good sign. There we go. Hey Brandon, I like Nervous CKB. It's been doing good for me the last 6 months. Hey, I'm glad you guys have been finding some coins to hold on for a while. If you guys can continue to find those good coins and just kind of hold on, you guys are going to be looking much better. And also remember this, guys, if you guys are looking for coins to buy and you guys are, you know, starting to plan out a long-term portfolio in the crypto world, well, use this time that we're not crashing as your opportunity to like study and start making notes and start planning stuff out. When crypto crashes and it comes back down to some incredibly low level, that's when you can start buying it up and start, you know, so you can get that good price. There's no real point of buying crypto right now, $56,000 or so. You want to wait for that next crypto crash to happen. That's when you're going to be able to buy. I bought most of the coins that I'm holding right now for my swing trades or longer term trades. I bought them when Bitcoin was at anywhere from 28,000 or excuse me, 29,000 to 35,000. That was my buying zone right there. So, and I'm still holding on to a lot of those at the moment. And no way, Zach, happy to help you out. Let's see. Hey, DD, AA stock, I can check it out on FinViz here. I'm not trading any stocks for a while just because the market's a little too volatile for my liking. I like normal stuff to happen. Like I don't want to deal with all this volatility. Alcoa, I've traded Alcoa a couple times. It did break down here. Okay, I mean, you could buy some puts if you wanted to on this one. You'd be having anywhere from $42 to $40 puts, and you'd be holding them for about a week, or you'd be buying them for next Friday expiration. Preferably, let's look at $42 puts if you can. I don't know exactly how these are structured up here, so they may be bi-weekly, weekly, or maybe they're just monthly contracts here. So try to figure that out. But if you wanted to buy some puts, you have the kind of the green light to do so. It did break down below support. It had a little bit of a rebound today because of the market. But the only reason I'm not really trading right now is because the market's so volatile and everybody keeps on freaking out about this new Omicron variant. Like today, there was a new piece of news saying that cases in South Africa have dramatically spiked in the last day or so, and so, or in the last week or so. So now I'm just like, well, if this disease is going to be more infectious, but still not going to cause you to go to the hospital, what's going to happen there? Is America going to do something stupid like another lockdown? I don't know. So I'm just kind of waiting this out to see what happens, especially as we're all kind of going into the holidays and everybody's going to be hanging out with each other and their family as they should, right? But yeah, it's okay for puts. $42 strike price. Probably best to buy them for like a week or so. See if it works out for you. If you do if you have one big day, I'd probably start scaling out as soon as you have that one decent day where it's up like 20% plus. Let's see. Hey, no worries, ED. Happy to help you out. Hey, Ryan. Saints taking a loss on some cowboy coin at the moment. I don't usually root for the Cowboys, but I like Dan Quinn a little bit, so I'm kind of rooting for him over Mike McCarthy. I was watching the game up until I started streaming with you guys. Hey, Brennan. I only started 2 years ago when Bitcoin was 6K, holding a bunch of stuff from just doing that swing trades now. There you go. Long term is the easiest way to make some good money there. Oh, we hit a little bit of a wall. Somebody's trying to short us down, aren't they? You can already see the red bloodbath over there on my chart, over there on my screen. There you go. Wow. Somebody is trying to short us. There you go. Pop that sucker back open. Somebody's trying to create walls for us. I don't like that, but let's see what happens. It's a weird place to put a wall. It's a really weird place to put a wall, but somebody's just trying to enter a position in there. Need their shares to get bought up. Let's see. Hey, Yura. Is the bull run over? Doge never moved. It got close to all-time high. What up with that? Bull run's not over. We're still in the uptrend. Make sure that you guys read some of the basic technical analysis about uptrend, what an uptrend is, what a downtrend is. And it'll help you understand markets like vastly different than some of the more like stock twits, Reddit type of talk where everything's either crashing or it's booming. I wish the market was that easy, but no, the bull run's not over. Hey Trey, AMC, I'm not touching AMC right now personally. If you wanted to look at it, I can put it up on here. That just broke down. It was a good chance to buy puts a couple days ago, or excuse me, yeah, 2 days ago, not including today. That was your opportunity to buy puts. It's come down. It's kind of found support at the moment. It's trying to hold support here. What is this support level at? 28.95. It's at support. So if you wanted to buy some, you totally can. I don't really hold these for too long unless I'm doing a YOLO play. So I'd be very, very careful because this thing has not broken out or done anything spectacular as of yet. Yeah, see, I told you, there's a wall. Somebody's trying to short us. So I talked for a few seconds and you saw what happened in those few seconds I was talking. Or was that at the same time? Where was that section where we were just kind of going sideways here? I don't care. But yeah, so I told you somebody was trying to bring us down. You can see now where somebody's still trying to bring us down. Second charts can be pretty useful. You don't have to look at them for as long as I do, though. It's just nice to know when there's a wall there, when we're trying to pop above something, especially when it's at a very critical moment. It could really help you out. Hey, Ryan, I'm a Titans fan. Used to taking a loss, enjoying the pump now, though. Tighten up. Yeah, for real. And hey, Hayton, thank you very, very much, guys. If you guys can, please make sure to like the video. It does help out the channel a lot. I'm a Seahawks fan, so I've been taking a lot of losses this year. Hey, boy, what you doing? Stop doing that. Whenever I take a shower, I put lotion on, and so he's always trying to be over here licking my lotion off my legs, and I'm like, yeah, stop it. Did I let you? I did let you out to use the bathroom before, so I'm just trying. Okay, that's good. Hey Trey, no worries, my man. Hey Mike, you already did T on ADA? Yeah. Basically, dude, you got a sub trying to bite me. I can do it again for you very fast though. It's more. You know when your dog does something really bad, but then he just looks at you with a smile and he's like, sure. Here, let's take a quick peek at ADA here. Let me just make it full screen. Okay, so right now, you can still be buying ADA if you want to. Be careful because Bitcoin could easily just take this dip here, which is the concern at the moment for if you guys are buying any altcoins. If you guys want to buy any altcoins right now, I'd recommend something more of a smaller to medium-sized buy-in at the moment. Preferably smaller positions. Just in case Bitcoin does take this dip. If Bitcoin starts to break out, then you can always double down and add to those positions and make money as they run up. But specifically for ADA, I told you guys this was a good play a few days ago, just for this short-term pop here. Dude, something's up with you. And then you saw the selling point was right here. Well, it actually timed up perfectly with the 20-day moving average here. This level of resistance trend line. That was your selling opportunity right there at $1.75, and that's why you saw it take such a big drop right afterwards. Go here for 4 hour. So you're seeing it test off the trend line here, not doing so hot, coming back down now. Maybe when it runs into the 20 moving average here on the 4 hour chart, maybe that'd be another opportunity to buy if you guys wanted to check that out. That looks like it'll be somewhere around here at maybe $1.63, like maybe 3 to 4 cents less than where it is now. So it's not too bad. So yeah, it looks fine for now. You probably would have already wanted to sell at the resistance up here though. That's what I'd be looking at, especially since it was a nice jump. Dude, hey, dude. Here. Hey, no. Trying to steal some food. Yeah, okay. Yeah, everybody just saw you do that. Yeah. But yeah, let me move this back up a touch here. There we go. But yeah, so right now, I'd be waiting a little bit before buying into this, mostly because I'm too cheap to pay the extra 3 cents. But I think if it does come back down here to the 20 or the 50, those are going to be better buying opportunities than if you just buy right now at $1.66. Let me double check that by going over here. Just fell down below the 50 here on the 15. Looks like it wants to come down as well. Same with Bitcoin here. So I'd wait a little bit. Go back up here to the 5, and we just talked about how somebody was trying to short this down. You see how I saw it on the second chart? I applied that logic, and now you can kind of see it happening in real time. Yeah, second charts can be very fun. You don't have to use them to become a good trader, though. You don't have to use them at all. I just enjoy it, and there's like little nerdy things that you can find out over time as you can kind of see. There we are. Hey, thanks, Sean. I appreciate it. Hey, Brandon, biggest mistake I made with Ethereum was bought at 200 and sold at 400. I mean, you made money. Just think about that like that. You made money with it, so it's a good thing. You'll learn from the mistakes, and now you know how to buy and hold for long-term gains. Sol entry is at 220 to 225 versus adding more Ethereum Classic. Both are good plays. Sol, though, is Sol has been a little bit more reliable as of late, but I still think Ethereum Classic has more upside right now, especially since it has a very low market cap compared to Sol. And but Sol has recently just broken out, so it'd be fine just to split up money in between both of them. If I was to choose one over the other, I'd say Sol is more reliable here, but I think Ethereum Classic has a little bit more higher risk, but I kind of want that higher reward on Ethereum Classic. If I could, I would try to play Sol as fast as possible, but still waiting to see what happens with Bitcoin here. And then from there, after Sol made me some money, I'd popped all that money down into Ethereum Classic. That's kind of how I'd play it. Yep, tried to get shorted and the whale came right back up. Jeez, where was that floor at? Oh, somebody tried to sell right here. Yeah, how's it? That's nice to see. Okay. Let's hope this whale can fight. What's he going right here? That was another low support over there, I guess. There we are. All right. Hey, the push. Loki is going fast. Yeah, he has. He's become a little freaking brat. I'm gonna take him to the dog park tomorrow, I think, so he can kind of get loose and run around a little bit more. But yeah, he's been very, very confident lately. Let's just say that he's been hilarious. Hey, LaPush, happy to see you back, man. Hey, D's. Kind of a bit of a joke that Doge price went back to pre-tweet level. Well, kind of a bit boring. Saw that 100 times. Yeah, what do you call? I know. Dogecoin. It's if there's one truth that we've been trading Dogecoin right now, it's you buy, you sell on a pop, you buy again, you sell on a pop, you buy again, you sell on the pop, and you just rinse and repeat. And you're looking at about like a minimum of 2% returns back each time. But other than that, I know most people are waiting for Dogecoin to have that golden cross sometime next week. I'll make more videos about Dogecoin and the golden cross. I'd recommend, you guys don't have to do this, but like if you guys are subscribed to the channel already, because I know most of you guys are, click that little bell notification button, because when I publish videos, I wonder if I could show you how I publish videos very fast. And we'll go back to Bitcoin and Doge here in a second and all the other coins. If I go here to create and I upload a video and I do this. I have to upload something I haven't uploaded before. Can I do this? Okay. Here's what it looks like when I'm trying to upload a video, okay? It'll say the file name, a whole bunch of crap, like, you know, what's underneath it, thumbnails and whatnot. But if you go all the way to the bottom, you see this publish to subscriptions feed and notify subscribers. For all of my technical analysis videos, I'm turning this off. Okay, that means you guys will not get a little ping if you that the video is there. So you might have to check every once in a while just to see if there's a new video. And the reason I've done that is because it's a very good reason actually. YouTube only lets me have like three of those notifications per day. And you guys know I want to pop out as many videos as I can a day talking about like streaming, or streaming is one. Bitcoin technical analysis, Dogecoin technical analysis, Ethereum technical analysis, maybe a short video about any options flow data that I see or any particular stocks that I see. I'm going to start pumping out more content here. December is the month where I'm like practicing everything. So January hits up new year, new me, new channel. Boom, let's full blast this shit. Sorry for language. But since I only get 3 notifications per day, I'm saving those for the streams because that's the number one time I'm able to actually kind of communicate with you. So if I do too many of those videos and I publish them, or I notify you guys as subscribers, what I noticed happened the other day was I only had like 20 people in the stream because YouTube didn't notify anybody because I had run out of those notification things. So I'm only allowed 3 per 24 hours. And because let me exit this out. I'm not actually trying to upload that video. That's a video from a wedding. But because of that, yes. There you go. Because of that, 3 per 24 hours. Usually, I guess that's 3 streams takes up those 3. 2 for one day, 1 the following morning, and by the next 24 hours, the other one's kind of dropped off. But I'm always using those, and they're only used for streams. So make sure to check your subscriptions feeds every now and again and see if you guys can find the videos there. I'm going to try to start posting a lot more content here, as well as tutorials where I talk about patterns and organization and stuff like that. But man, I wish YouTube would like let me notify you guys more often, but it's too awkward for me to have like 10 people watching my stream when I know that more people want to watch it, but YouTube won't notify them, if that makes sense. Hey boy. Let's see. Hey, Brandon, spoiled with the Hawks, very much so. Very, very spoiled with the Hawks, but it's nice. Let's see what's going on right here. Hey, Garbage. Thoughts on SHIB? Right now, I think it's no great opportunity if you wanted to buy some. I'd look to buy it close to the trend line here. You can see Bitcoin taking another dip down here. Yeah, we're getting shorted here. Let's see what happens at the moment, though. Oh, same thing with SHIB right here, right? You have another opportunity to buy it right here if you wanted to. If you wanted to buy it, you're going to be buying it somewhere under under the 4000 level. Anything under there is going to be a good buying opportunity. You can use the trend line or a little bit less as a stop loss. You should be fine on this play. Just be careful. We just have that bearish cross there. If you buy there, normally I would say take a larger position, but just because of this cross right here with the 20 coming down below the 50, I would say just do a small position for now. Wait to see what Bitcoin does. If Bitcoin can manage to hold over today's candle and tomorrow's candle, then you could feel confident about buying here. Other than that, I would just, you know, if Bitcoin starts taking another leg down, you can see SHIB start to break down here as well, which wouldn't be a good sign. So small position now, you could always double down on it later. I'm overly cautious, so you could buy a larger position if you want to, but I'm just watching this and I'm waiting to see what happens to Bitcoin, because usually when you see something this close to the trend line here, you want to see Bitcoin in a strong position, because that means it'll have the opportunity to bounce. But if Bitcoin starts coming down, this is going to come down, it's going to break down, and then from there, we're going to have to set up a new trend line. This trend line is from all the way back over here. It started all the way back over here, October 8th. October 8th to October 15th was the setup for this trend line. And ever since then, we managed to hold it. But I don't know if we're going to hold it, you know, the next time or the next time after next time. You should be good, but that's just kind of my thoughts about SHIB right now. There we go. Hawks in the bear market, a very, very bad bear market. I would say they're in the middle of the May-April crash. Hey, Hector the Dude, my man. Getting rid of cash buying cryptocurrency. See, hey, and I missed out on the update on Bitcoin. I noticed you have a new breakout level. Oh, each breakout level is going to change day by day just because the candle is changing and the exact point the day candle has to break above is going to change. Like right now, like here. For Bitcoin, a few minutes ago, Bitcoin's breakout level was 56,855. Now Bitcoin's breakout level is 56,832. It's always changing. The breakout levels are always going to be changing here. What you want to be looking for the most comfort is for Bitcoin for the breakout is this. You want it to break above the trend line here, this white line right here. Then you want it to hold and close above the 20. If that happens, we're going to be looking at something really, really nice here as we kind of test out the Fibonacci level, then we test at the 50. But for now, we just want to close above this line, which we haven't been able to do first of all. Then we need to close above the 50. Then we need to close above the Fibonacci, then the 20, the Fib, then the 50. Sorry about that. But right now, that's the level we need to close above. Short term, though, I think we might be just taking one last shakeout level, then trying to rip after that. What I want to see happen, though, is I really want to see us hold this 55,770 level. Hopefully. If not, we need to hold what 55,309. It's okay wherever we go to, but the more we come down here, the more time we have to settle down here without the breakout. I'd prefer to just have one small dip. Basically, I want to see a higher low here. I don't want to drop down below the low over here. If we get a higher low, nice chance of breakout, it's fine. You guys can feel, well, I feel confident buying around these levels for what comes after the breakout. But like I told you guys in one of my videos earlier in the week, I guess I told you on this day, because I told you we weren't going to break out because of all the levels of resistance, which were going to be a freaking hassle. But I said if you could buy right here for the breakout eventually if you wanted to. But I told you guys, I know a lot of people don't want to see their altcoins come down a few percent before a move, so you can always wait a little bit longer if you wanted to. But right now, the breakout opportunity here it's going to be moving constantly. But for today, it's going to be about like 57,000, pretty much that even. So we're like 800 points away from a breakout. Not too bad. You know, some of those Bitcoin videos, I think I should cut them up a little bit and make them into shorts or something like that so you guys can see them in a minute. But I think, well, some of my technical analysis videos are 8 minutes long. I think that 8 minutes is a good idea to I go over the daily, the 4 hour, and the 15. But maybe I make some versions of those as shorts and just have them as dailies. The dailies only because I only have so much time, of course. Excuse me. There we are. Hey, Miguel, happy to see you back, man. Hey, D's. Loki grew fast. The good side that Mike will lose a lot of weight taking Loki for a walk. Oh, yeah, I do that all the time. I take him to the parks and everything like that. Hey, Ryan, YouTube gives me a reminder that you're going live. That's all I'm getting. Gives me a 10-minute warning. Oh, yeah, no. As far as my live streams, you guys should get those alerts. It's only when I overdo all the other videos that you guys won't get the alerts. That's why I'm no longer telling you guys when my other videos are going live. You're not going to see that published. You're not going to see that little bling notification thing pop on your screen. So you guys will know when I'm streaming. You guys just won't know when I'm actually putting down a technical analysis update or an options update, something like that, because YouTube does not give me enough opportunities to let you guys know, which I think is valid because, you know, who wants their phone blowing up every minute of the day like, oh, new video from this person, new video from this person, new video from this person, of course, right? But I wish I had a better way to do that, I guess I could say. Hey, D's. Yeah, I don't do too many shorts videos. Shorts are kind of weird in the fact that, like, when I get subscribers from shorts, you know, I'll get a subscriber. But the people that watch shorts videos are usually more engaged in shorter, like, short video content. So they're like TikTok videos or videos under a minute. It's very hard for me to teach you anything related to crypto, stocks, technical analysis, organization, mindset, whatever, in a minute. It's really, really hard. And those people don't usually like to watch a longer content. Let's see. Hey, Haram. If you want one last shakeout for Bitcoin before I pop, what should we be looking at as price for Bitcoin? I'd look anywhere from where we are now to about, like, maybe let's say 54,000 or so. That's what I'd be looking at, is that shakeout opportunity, one last dip. We've already had a little bit of a dip here, but we might take one more leg down here. For all we know, this could be the small dip. You know? But I think we just want to do one more shakeout here. Go. Which is why I'm waiting to see how we actually hold on to this 55,770 level. What are we at right now? This is start a new day. Actually, let me just go here. Fine. 1840. This is sometime tomorrow morning. Sometime tomorrow morning-ish. It's going to be, this is sometime tomorrow night. This is 19 hours away, so that's tomorrow afternoon my time. It's not a little bit different for you guys, but 19 hours away no matter where you guys are at. So in less than a day, if we don't get pushed down by shorts to do that last little dip, we're going to be breaking out just because, right? Oops. But if we get pushed down, then of course you can see if we're down here like at 54,000, 55,000, we have a lot more time. We go from 19 hours over to about, oops, that was not what I was intending. We go from 19 hours over to about, oh, it doesn't even tell me, the bars are too long. 900, hold on. $956 times 5 for 5 minutes. 4,780 minutes divided by 60 for 60 minutes for an hour. So that's about 80 hours. Like, adds like an extra 3 days. 3 days. So 19 hours or 3 days. I want 19 hours. Sorry for the little bit of nerdy math there. So from a short whale perspective, they need to push us down to extend their time before this breakout. They're trying really hard to stop this breakout. I mean, look how many times we've tapped out of this thing and they've shorted us back down. It's been quite a bit. Now, it's not just, you know, it's not just the shorts fault. Remember what we talked about earlier on in the stream. What do we have to break above? Fibonacci level, 20-day moving average, 50-day moving average. Each one of those is a big thing all by itself, right? Especially to hold above it. You know, we tried to break above the 50 last time. We managed to get above the Fibonacci level, which is pretty nice. But this is a retracement level Fibonacci, so it's not even the extension ones, but they still matter here. It was hard to keep above it last time, hard again, hard to keep above the 20. Each one of these things is a very huge level of resistance. And that's why whenever we do pop, it's going to be a very, very nice, like beautiful pop where everybody's really happy before we have a couple of red days and then we continue on a journey. But it's going to be a lot of excitement, then a minor sense of depression, and a lot of excitement going forward. Happens more than we would like to see, but remember guys, I stream almost every day, so I'm used to the day-to-day moves of this market. Let's see. Yeah, but whales definitely want to push us down. That's why I say one more dip. And so far, we're still a little heavy as far as those levels of support and resistance. Normally you want to give it a lot of space. I know that seems kind of weird, but you want those levels of resistance to be spaced out a lot more. If a whole bunch of levels of resistance are at the same exact spot or somewhat close to each other, it's just it's a very, very heavy level of resistance. But price anywhere from like $56,000 to $54,000. Hey Mark, hey, how you pal? Heard you had a few problems. Oh yeah, I wasn't able to stream last night because my mom was at the hospital. She was getting a blood infusion. She's doing fine now. I took her to dialysis today, even though she probably didn't need it because she had to clean blood. But you know, I took her there. You never know. But she's doing better right now. I just talked to her earlier today. I think she might have to go to the hospital later on this week or something like that. They think she's losing blood somewhere in her body, but they just don't know where. So these next couple weeks are just going to be busy for me going forward. So you guys already know that, though. I take care of my mom quite a bit. But overall, she's doing fine at the moment. She's upbeat. She was able to walk up the stairs all by herself, which is something she hasn't been able to do for a while. So I wonder if that loss of blood from somewhere was able to help her out. And I think I know what the loss of blood was from too. I should have probably told her doctor that, but her doctor never showed up. But yeah, I think I know where the loss of blood came from. So hopefully we'll see what happens there. Hey, Jason, Mike from Texas. Hey, there you go. I wonder if you're in for the Cowboys right now. Somebody just said a while ago they're beating up on those poor Saints. Hey, Haram, when Doge gets over 35 cents, Mike will have 1,000 viewers. Yeah, probably. I like these quiet times, though. I enjoy them. Because when I start getting lots of viewers in here again, for those of you guys who don't know, like during the height of Dogecoin, this channel had like 15,000 subscribers. It was too much. I was a very new YouTuber at the time, so I had no idea what I was doing. So I was just like stressed out beyond belief, and I burned out like every single day. It was wild. Yeah, we'll see how Dogecoin does. Right now, if you guys are in Dogecoin, I'm still holding my Dogecoin. I have about like 80,000 coins left. I'm waiting to see what happens as Dogecoin's looking for a golden cross here pretty soon, which I'm pretty excited about. That may be a good catalyst going forward for us. And that times up with Bitcoin having one more drop. Although, well, you know, that's not an exact science. Let's see. Avalanche, what is that one? I always have to remember that ticker. It's probably not going to work. I just want to see what that is. Yeah, it's fine at levels. What's up to those levels of support? I would wait to see what Bitcoin does first. But if you want to buy, I think you could buy around $100 to $105. I think it's going to be an okay buying zone right there. You could try to be a little bit cheaper like I would and try to get $103, maybe $102 there. And that's what you'd be looking for. You're probably going to have a stop loss of $100 just to protect yourself here going forward. But I think overall this could be a good play if you're trying to buy back into it. We saw this one opportunity here. You don't have to worry about that anymore because that's not going to be relevant. This is a pennant here where it looks like it wants to break out. And if you guys, as you guys are looking at this, you know, you could see this dipping down maybe a little bit today, but then having a pop off sometime next week. So I could see this one as a good play as well. Anything under $105 is something I'd be interested in buying this in. Anything under $105 is something I'd be interested in. There you go. Sorry about that. Oh, I should not have moved that. Hold on. And this is a little bit of a whale battle going on right here. We'll see what happens. A lot of volume was right here. Somebody really tried to keep this, keep us from falling down below this point. What was this point actually? 5650.81. 56. I said 81, didn't I? 81, yeah. That's a level of support right now. It's above the purple line, so don't worry about it too much. But I just want to see if there's actually some whale there holding us, helping us out, and that is all the way down here. So we're a little further away from it. Oh, somebody's trying to pump it up at the moment. That's interesting. All right. Yep, there's some whale activity here. I think there are some more bullish whales. You know, some whales kind of wait to see what happens before buying, and some whales actually try to move the market one way or the other. And you can see that there's whale activity right here. Some large amounts of volume coming in. Let's see. Hey Patricia, wow, this is nice and enlightening. Please, can someone point me in the right direction of investing in the crypto world? Let's see. Hold on one second here. Oh, okay, I see what you're saying. Sorry, somebody said it might have been a bot, and sorry, but there are actually bots that ask questions just like that in the live chat. If you're looking to get into the world of crypto, I would say start saving up some money. You don't feel any need to buy into crypto right now. I know that may seem kind of weird, but if you're really just getting into crypto, don't buy into it right now. You're gonna freak out. You're probably gonna buy at the wrong time and sell at the wrong time. It'll be a disaster. That's how it goes with most people, at least. Read a book about technical analysis. You can get the Dummies Guide to Technical Analysis. That's usually a good one. And then from there, you're gonna actually read a couple books on what crypto is. Or you don't have to read books about crypto, but you could easily just watch a couple of YouTube videos like what is crypto, what is the blockchain, learn some of those basic facts. Then you can kind of understand what these markets are and why people are engaged with them. It'll take you about a year before you really start to become very good at trading, but you could get decent, be a decent trader in about 2 to 3 months if you actually hunker down every week for like maybe 4 hours and just start studying. It's an annoying process. I wish I was like other YouTubers. I would tell you it's very, very easy. It's not. Start the slow process. If you want to, you can save up some money. If you already have some money saved up, you could put it in. I have a link down below, I think, for Voyager. You could open up an account there, transfer some money if you wanted to, and just hold all of that in USDC coin, and they'll give you like 9% yearly interest on it. That way you're earning money even if you're not, right? You know, if you're not trading. That may be a good way, and I think they pay out monthly. Besides that, I'd say just start doing your research, start learning a little bit more about technical analysis, charting, what crypto actually is, what coins are, what the blockchain is. And then from there, you know, and then from there you're only gonna get better. But don't just hop on into the market. It can be very, very, very grueling. 13-7 Cowboys. That's not beating up. Oh, sorry. I haven't been watching the game. The last time I checked the game, it was like 0-0. Oh well. Let's see what happens here. Hey, Garbage. Any idea what the price range or percent increase to if Doge responds to the Golden Cross? Well, normally when you have a Golden Cross, it's a cross. The cross happens, but the big boom doesn't happen for a while. So, you know, as we're watching Bitcoin take a little bit of a dip here, you're seeing it's getting shorted. Let me go over here to Dogecoin. Let me go to the daily chart for you. Oh, I accidentally dragged this somewhere I shouldn't have, didn't I? Okay. So we're on the verge of a golden cross. Think of the golden cross is when a 50-day moving average crosses above the 200. That means the blue line needs to cross above the yellow line. Okay. Now, as far as Dogecoin is concerned, the last time we had a golden cross was like December 20th or somewhere about there. We had a few in this time because it was so volatile. But the big one here, it crossed right here after the boom, right? And at this point, it was actually at like 0.0034. It dipped all the way back down here to the 50-day moving average at 0.003. Okay, so it went down after the golden cross. Went down. But what happened? Afterwards, boom, 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 and so forth. And then, the rest is history. We're going up to like 75 cents or whatnot. Now let me show you something about Bitcoin at the same time. Bitcoin had a golden cross right here. What happened? Maybe a tiny move up, then we came down. And then we started to chug up after that. So golden cross doesn't mean it's going to happen like right afterwards. This took 18 days before it really started to boom. Now, we don't know the exact time, but that's going to be a very, very bullish indicator for Dogecoin. So I think because we haven't had in such a long time, it's not, it's not something that it's something we can trust. I think we should be fine with the Dogecoin golden cross. And I think that'll be a good opportunity for buying into it if you guys want to. Now, you want to wait for that though, because Dogecoin can suddenly dump or something like that. The 50 crosses down below the 200 before it has a chance to cross above the 200. So it's really up to you. I mean, Dogecoin's at 20 cents right now. So if you wanted to put down a small position, like nobody's stopping you. It's very, very cheap coin. Okay, market cap is a little high, of course, compared to when I bought it, but it's still an okay buying opportunity, just like Sol and coins like that. Hey Travis, can you please tell me what the blue shaded area in the volume oscillator means? Oh, you're talking about this right here. I think this just this goes towards institutional volume, I believe. I'll have to ask the guy, but I think that's what it means. It's something that I don't usually use at all. This blue thing. What I've always thought it meant was volatility. Not volatility. Yeah, volume. Excuse me. We can actually just pull down. Can I stretch a little bit more right here? A little bit of volume spike right here. No, not too much here because the volume is increased. Sorry, Travis. I really don't know. I only use the oscillator part. I never use all these weird things. Let me see if I can actually find it out here though. Nope. I have no idea what it does, Travis. I could try to bullshit it, but I have no idea. I don't use that at all. All I use is the wave, like the red, the greens, and then I draw lines and the institutional selling and buying. And these arrows, which are pretty fun though. This arrow represents that they think Bitcoin's going to go up here pretty soon, but we'll see. But I've never used them, Travis, not once. Why is this like this? I'll ask the head honcho guy that does it, and I'll see what he has to say about it. I have his information. I'll do it live so that way you have an actual answer by the end of it. He hasn't been seen since 11/21. That's a while. Let me see if this pings him. Alright, there we go. Hopefully he can ping me back. Somebody just, oh, Gala, yeah, hold on one second, Tim. Let me see right here. Well, that felt like a rock, just like Bitcoin. Yeah, so the same thing I've been kind of saying for a lot of these coins that have been booming up. I'm not going to touch this until it hits the 20-day moving average. It's going to come down to the 20-day moving average. It's going to come down to it. And that means it's probably going to come down to maybe like 50 cents and maybe even 48 cents or so. So be careful with it. That's going to be your first opportunity to buy. But if you guys are ever like, if you guys ever see a coin that's booming like this, you know, and it comes up and it starts coming down, and you're not entirely sure whether you should sell it or keep it or buy more, whatever, you're going to notice that it always dips back down once and then it tries to recoup itself. Let me go over here to the hour chart so you can see what I mean, like a little bit better. Yeah, like this. Okay, see how it came down? When you're looking at the 15 or the hour, usually I like to use the hour chart. You can see how it has a floor right here. As soon as it breaks down that floor, I'm out of the whole coin. Now that means I may not be able to get the best price up here, but normally I like to sell up here, as you can see how much of a struggle there was right there. But you sell right here at 62 cents, and of course you can see it came back up. But overall, that just means the weakness is there, and there's not enough buyers. And now, if I would have sold right here on the breakdown at 62 cents, now I'm not holding a potential bag if I was to buy up here, or I was able to sell for a nice profit if I bought down here. Use that neckline right there at 62 cents. But for now, it even broke down below this one, which is another reason to sell. So right now you're just waiting to buy in at this one, because right now that you've had like 2 sell signals in the past few weeks. This one wasn't too relevant for what just happened. This one was the relevant, and it just happened probably about an hour ago. So you could have made a good shorting position at this one actually. That would be very, very nice. There we go. But we're all just hoping that Bitcoin can hold on to this 55,777 level. Yeah, Alex, I like XRP as a long-term hold. I'm just waiting for this lawsuit to end. Taysom Hill running like Wilson in his prime. Oh my gosh, I remember Wilson in his prime. Oh god, that was really nice. Hey, no worries, garbage. Happy to help you out. I hate saying your name because I feel like I'm calling somebody garbage. Yeah, no worries, Travis. I never use that blue thing, not at all. I just never do. Here, hold on. Use cookies, whatever. Can I click on this now? Statistics. Oscillator. Money flow index. See, I can be smart when I want to. The money flow index is a blue cloud in the center of the oscillator that expands to a larger size as the volatility in the market increases. Oh, volatility. Okay. When the MFI is above the 0 line on the oscillator, that's like the break-even point. That means that we are in an uptrend on a macro large scale relative to the current time frame. When the MFI is below the 0 line, that means we're in a downtrend. Yeah. Using the MFI to filter out other signals on oscillators or the Vitalogo script can help increase accuracy by providing additional confluence to your trades. That's a fancy word, confluence. Nobody uses that in markets. Yeah, there you go. All right. That's what it means. That's what it means. Oop. I like that guy because he actually puts all that stuff in there, so you can look it up if you wanted to. But it's very it can be very technical. I've just been to that website a few times. But that's what it means, Travis. Oh, I know, yeah. Halo Push, yeah, it definitely was a scam right there. Oh, sorry, not the person I was talking with. It was part of the scams on the Telegram. Hey guys, 19 is a good floor for Dogecoin. The ultimate floor right now is about 16 cents, but 19 is definitely a medium to short-term floor. And hey, Irene, Ethereum, yeah, we can talk about it here. So Ethereum had a breakout and it's been coming back down slowly here. You can almost see a change in the trend line actually. Next opportunity for a breakout of Ethereum. I'm not going to really use that too much. I don't care about that particular trend line. I care more about when it breaks all-time highs. That's going to be another good buying opportunity for us. We already knew about opening the short position here. We don't need this anymore, but we don't need this old support from way back when. There you go. So what we're looking at here is almost an ugly W play, really. But what we're hoping for Dogecoin is it comes back up here. Ethereum up here, as it comes back up here to 4,800, 4,879. So sorry. At the moment, that's gonna be a bearish cross down though. Bitcoin going down, that makes sense, I guess. Over here, the 4-hour chart. If you're looking for a short-term support level, it's going to be something like this for your opportunity for a breakout down the line. Otherwise, of course, we're going to be going with this trend line for Ethereum. So it definitely has more time before it can really pop off, or it has a long time. This can pop off all the way in February. Short term though, looks fine to me. Looks like it wants to come down a little bit just because of Bitcoin. You can see it falling down here. Its support level is going to be, well, it has a couple. I'd probably use this one as a little bit safer one. 4,345. It looks like it'll probably want to tap that here pretty soon. 50 cross below the 200. Let's go 30 very fast. Crossing below again. Yeah, this thing probably wants to come down a little bit more here, but I'm not too concerned about it overall. My God, okay, hold on. There we go. So far, it's still doing fine. It's on this trend line right here. If you're ever looking for a large, like a big buying opportunity for Ethereum, it's probably going to be somewhere around here, with a 3-4% stop loss though. Next time it comes down here though, I don't like that. I don't want it to actually touch this trend line. That could symbol something bad for Bitcoin. You guys can see that slowly Bitcoin's getting pulled down here to this support level, but we'll see what happens at that exact support level, if we're able to hold or not. Halo push, they fooled us. You know, even if it is a scammer, I still like to answer the question because some people don't know how to trade and they're still kind of listening into the stream. So I always take it as an opportunity to answer a fake question. But yeah, they fooled me until the second guy got over there saying you got to trust this guy, whatever. Let's see. Hey, Steele, what do you think about oil stocks now and into 2020? If we didn't just have the news about the COVID variant, I'd be very bullish on them. It's the fact that we had that COVID variant kind of scare there that makes me kind of a little bit hesitant to be buying into them. I think overall they're an okay play. Before COVID, they were a great play because we're about to have record-breaking energy crisis costs for people out in the Midwest and people that live in very, very cold areas. The government's been cutting down on the amount of on the amount of coal that we've been producing and the amount of oil we've been fracking out of the ground. And so because of that, America's had a lower supply of oil. And so that our demand has been going up, so the prices keep on getting worse and worse and worse, as well as with natural gas, excuse me. Like if I want to show you, I look at these random charts all the time. See if I can find this. Let me drop this here. No, this information is too old. Okay, I'll show you this then. It's not going to be as clean as I want it to be. There's a better way to show this. Okay, that's what I wanted to do, but the Zoom didn't work out. There we go. So this was 2020. Everything was good. You know, we dropped down in March and whatnot. We were kind of chilling. You know, elections, whatnot, came down back here in January. This is February 2021. And you saw how it kind of dipped down a little bit. And we're coming back up here. We're starting to dip back down. So our energy production is going down, which means that gas is more valuable because you know the demand is still there. We're just lowering the supply. So you're probably going to be looking at some of these oil companies having great profits. Just be careful because of COVID. But I think overall, if I was to choose between to buy puts or calls or longs or shorts, I would choose longs for the energy sector going forward for the next month and a half. So I think they're going to be good here. But yeah, it's I understand green energy. I'm all for green energy, but you don't shut off the stuff that we're using before we have the infrastructure for green energy set up, if that makes sense. We're trying to do two things at once, and the green energy is kind of lagging behind. And because of that, that's why you're seeing all this crazy stuff at the pump. And if you guys get gas, it's horrible. But yeah, I think overall energy is going to be a good play though. Hey Travis, yeah, no worries, man. Happy to help you out. Hey Travis, how is your Wolverino looking? I have not checked out Wolverino. Yeah, I want to check it out very fast. Travis let me know about Wolverino a while ago, but I never bought into it because I was too busy. Maybe I should. I have some extra money. Wolverino. Let's see right here. Wolverino. It's up 4% today. Came down a little bit, looks like. You can look, if you guys ever want to use this website, I don't really use it too much because I don't talk about those really tiny market cap coins. There's a website out there called defined.fi. You can look at the charts of very, very low market cap coins. Like there's one I'm in right now called Zero. You would expect me to be happy it's up 44%, but no, I bought a while ago, so I'm still down on my position. And you can see how crazy of a chart this has been. So I bought in like right here, right there. When you're doing small market cap coins, you don't care about what the chart looks like at that point in time. It's a long-term thing, but you can see how it came all the way back down here, and now it's popping off. So a bunch of people just bought into this coin because there's some good news coming out. I don't know how good of it is, but you can use these types of charts to look at it. Plus 90,000, 0. Oh yeah, there's a tax or something. Damn, somebody was plopping in money here. Jesus. Whales are really weird. The fact that people can put like tens of thousands of dollars into these small coins, it really blows my mind. Like it's like a go big or go home type of thing. But Wolverino, there it is. Some sells here in the last little bit. Oh, this is a very, very tiny coin. I see. Okay, that's why. I was like, why are people selling millions of this? Daily chart. So coming down a little bit. It broke support. They're gonna have to pump up some news here pretty soon. Well, they do have an opportunity for a breakout here sometime next week still. So, but yeah, maybe I'll put this website down below. I think this is a fun website. It's where you see a lot of volatile stuff coming in here because it's, you know, it's like very, very cheap market caps, like very, 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 very small market caps. The market cap for that coin I bought into a while ago. I know one of the owners here. I know one of the guys that's in the marketing team. They're really, really good guys, so I trust them. And plus, the developer heading this thing up was one of the developers on SHIB. So I was like, okay, he knows a thing or two because he's seen a thing or two. Like the market cap is only 1.35 million. It's really cheap. It's only like, you know, so very, very incredibly high risk. So if you guys ever want to dive into these coins, just understand how risky they can be. While, you know, like this coin's up 44%, but remember, if you got to pull out the chart and see what's been happening to it. So I bought right here. I'm down a little bit. I'm not very concerned. Like, oh, I bought right around here. My position's down about 37%. I'm not too sad about it because these are, when I buy these coins, I know for a fact they're going to be very, very high risk. So they always kind of start off as like I just lost $200 or I did a $200 long-term investment type thing, or you can consider a casino play, if you will. Okay, that's just AMC. Back over here. That was the other Travis. Oh, okay, never mind. The other Travis. There's a bunch of Travises here. Let's see. Yeah, sorry, Travis. Can Ethereum still end by 5K this December, or due to the new COVID new trend, it may go below 4,000? Ethereum can definitely still hit 5,000 before the end of the month. Remember, we still got like another 30-something days, another 29 days, something like that. So I think we're going to be fine as far as Ethereum. What we want to see happen though is we need to see Bitcoin break out. We need to see that breakout happen. That's what we're really aiming for right now. If that breakout happens on Bitcoin, then you get to go back to looking at the large scale picture of Bitcoin. Right now, we're just kind of focused on this exact little thing happening right now. But if I go right here for Bitcoin, and I look at the daily chart, and let's say I remove all the drawings, I'll put them all back up in a second. But what are we looking at? This is what we're looking at as far as Bitcoin, in the most basic sense. High right there, trend line like that. We're in a nice old fancy pennant. And we're just trying to chug along, bounce abound, come back down a little bit, then really start popping off. It may take a little bit longer than we want to. We can always split the chart like this, right? But that's what we're looking for. We're looking to come back up here, pop. Maybe we'll hit on the first time, maybe we won't. But we should have a nice big boom sometime in the next couple of weeks if we do break out. Because that'll get us testing up the 20. That'll get us testing up the 50 here. The 50 is at 60,771 at the moment. We can break above that. Then we're back up to this golden level of $66,000, $67,000, where we kind of, hold a little bit, have some fun, and then we can start chugging and doing some cool stuff. But for now, we're just waiting for that breakout to happen, and it's becoming more and more annoying. Because of course, we all want to see Bitcoin break out sooner rather than later. But until that happens, we're just focusing on this one little thing, which I know can be very annoying. But that's what, like I said, when you back up a second, you look at everything that Bitcoin has. It's still in this nice pennant right here. It's in a beautiful spot. Maybe even so much so that it's jumped up so high here that I don't know much else where the good opportunity is. The next time Bitcoin crashes, it'll probably hit this trend line somewhere, or maybe a trend line from here to here somewhere. Yeah, more likely from here to here. It's a little more aggressive, unless we have a pretty big drop. Oh. My brain wants to say this could be a potential double top on Bitcoin. Here you see that gigantic M. But at the same time, you see this part right here doesn't look too much like the normal M we're looking at here, so I'm not too concerned about it. But that is an interesting little thing. I'll keep an eye on that just in case we break down below. But you guys know if we break down below this level right here, I'm going to be selling off of most of my coins and just waiting to see what happens next. Second. There you go. Yeah, Bitcoin's trying to pump back up here. So there's a lot of stuff on the line over the next week. So if you were ever going to look at Bitcoin for a week in your life, this is the week you want to be looking at it every day. That doesn't mean you're going to be watching my streams every day. It just means you're going to be pulling up your phone like every few hours every day. Like, what's Bitcoin doing? What's Bitcoin doing? What's Bitcoin doing? Let's see right here. Hey AT, look at SHIB. Yeah, SHIB right now is looking a little ugly, but that's just because of what Bitcoin's doing here, right? There we are. Okay. So if you're looking to buy SHIB, you should have a good buying opportunity here pretty soon. You can see it wasn't able to close above this level of resistance, even though it managed to close above the 50, which was a really good sign. I guess at the same time it was having a cross down here, which was pretty bearish, but it tried, and it had a very, very nice spike. Excuse me. Right now, if you're looking to buy SHIB, I think anywhere from right now to about 3,994 is going to be a good buying opportunity for SHIB going forward. And maybe you might get lucky if it actually dips down below this trend line here for a little bit. Maybe you can buy down here and hope for a short-term reversal. Then then it starts to go back up. If you're looking at this in a vacuum, though, you just want to break above 0.4752. If you're able to break above that and hold, you should be looking pretty good for some good returns here. But you're in a decent buying zone right now for SHIB if you wanted to hop on there. Just make sure you have some price targets set up in case it does start to boom. You're not, so you're able to sell up here and make some good profits instead of, buying here, not selling here, and being stuck with it here with, instead of making 35% or 28% or 23%, right now you're holding like 7%, right? So just make sure you have a level in mind for one of those breakouts. And you can use those levels right there, 4752, 4974, and 5231 for as your SHIB resistance levels. And at the high right here, 5443, 5432. SHIB numbers annoy me a lot because I refuse to see all the zeros. There you go. And Bitcoin just ran into the 200 here. Hopefully it's able to start moving back up. We need whales support here. Hey Pedro, DAR token. Let me see if I can find it here. Sounds like something from Lord of the Rings. Ouch, down 5%. That doesn't look too good for it. Market cap 367 million, so it's a little expensive for me to want to buy into for a short-term coin. Trading view. Finance now. Daily here. What you'd want to do is you'd want to look at have it hold support of $2.79. That'd be your stop loss. When it falls down below that one, you're probably going to cut that sucker loose. I don't know if you bought it from way down here or here. You're going to cut it loose, and then you have another buying opportunity in the future to make some money off of it. But right now, this thing doesn't look too healthy. If it's able to break it here over the next few days, that could be a lot more bullish. What you're seeing right here is a pennant. But yeah, support at $2.79. That's what you're going to be looking at right now. That's what you're going to be looking at. Hey, Monica, as far as AMP is concerned, let me take a quick peek at it. Yeah, it's holding over the 20-day moving average right here, which is pretty nice. A lot of this stuff needs to pop sooner rather than later, which is concerning me the more I look at all these other coins here. We don't want to see any of these 20s start going down below the 50s. We want to see the 20s stay well above the 50s, so we need to see this pop up here pretty soon. I like where the price is. If you're looking for a stop loss on your added position in here, I'd probably have something around 0.0557. That's what I would use as my stop loss. You can see it was a level of support right here and a previous level of support right here as well. So if you're looking to add on to that position, that's what I would use. And I would just say be careful, because most of the time when prices or coins break above moving averages or break down below moving averages, they tend to have some pretty volatile movements. So if this does start falling down below that level, you can expect it to go down quite a bit. Like sometimes you have these smaller ones, but most of the time you have these longer ones right here, longer ones right here. Not too bad right here actually, but then see, kept on going afterwards, obviously. Yeah, so be careful with it. It looks okay at the moment, but really stick with that stop loss of 0.0557. That'll save you some money if it decides to dip down that low. Otherwise, if you don't want to use that stop loss, which is totally fine, what you could do instead is you could actually just use the 50-day moving average as your stop loss, or just continue holding and see how it performs against that one, because maybe it comes down, then it taps it, and then pops right back off of the 50. I'm just looking for a scenario when it tapped on the 50 though. Tap on, oh, okay, it's a little too new on Binance, I guess, but yeah, those are the two options for you, Monica, though. But right now, it is a good buying opportunity. It's holding to 20-day moving average pretty well. You're just making sure that make sure you have a plan in case it does not hold that in the future. You can even see Bitcoin in the 5. It didn't even want to break above it, so it just waited. Then it had a nice slingshot to get over the 50. And now we're gonna have now we're gonna see what happens here. Yeah, we're fighting with the 200. Are we in the 15? Oh yeah, we're fighting with the 20 and the. Let's get some volume in here. We can break through that. Hey Brett, the 1 month graph for Doge and BIT are really similar. What's BIT? Oh, there's a couple bit. Maybe. I don't know. I guess which one it is. That's good to see though. Hopefully they're going to have a big boom together. I wonder if those moving averages are pretty similar as far as the daily ones are concerned. What should we find there? Yeah, no worries, Pedro. Anything else I need to pay attention to? No, I think we should be fine for now, guys. Let's see. Oh, Bitcoin. Okay, I see what you're saying with Bitcoin. Okay, I see what you're saying. Oh yeah, probably on the 5 and the 15s, yeah. So I was totally thinking of like random like coins like Bit. You don't know all the coins. I look at it on a daily basis. All right, Yeah, but right now, guys, we should be good. You can see how we're trying to hold on to this first level. The more important levels down here, but short term, we do have this one right here. That's probably where we stopped. I have all these levels down, but I don't look at them all the time. There we go. And we'll see. All right, everybody, I'm going to call it a day for the stream. If something goes on later on tonight, I will be back on live. I'm just kind of tired from taking care of my mom at the hospital last night. Like, I am kind of beat. So I'm going to end the stream right now. Thank you guys very much for watching. If anything happens overnight with Bitcoin and starts to really start humming and breaking out and stuff like that, which it totally can, or not, definitely can. The 20 is kind of separated off from the Fibonacci level a bit. Then I will hop back on live. You guys will have a short notice for it, but I'll be back on live, and then we'll be going over all the coins and all the breakouts. But for right now, it looks like it wants to take one more shakeout dip here, and we'll see if that happens. If it doesn't shake out, I'm not going to be really happy. Otherwise, we're going to be looking for a good breakout opportunity here going forward. And you can see this Fibonacci level is just becoming a little bit of a pain for everybody, right? All right, everybody, have a good rest of your night, and I will see you guys potentially a little bit later on tonight. Otherwise, I'll see you guys a little bit closer to tomorrow morning. Thanks again.